Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces September 17, 2024. Your exchanges can be fruitful and nurturing today. You can enjoy more warmth, acceptance, and compassion, finding it easier than usual to arrive at an agreement. You can get to a higher level of understanding, both of their opinions and your own. The moon spends the day tucked away in your home and family sector, and you might have a similar urge to tuck yourself away and get some extra rest. However, you also find it easy and natural to commit to a goal, cause, or venture. It can be healing and soothing to focus on cherished dreams or hopes, friends, or networking. As such, dividing your time between nourishing yourself and your domestic world and connecting with others can be a good strategy with current transits. Today could feel like a legitimate holiday. This is because our lesser benefic Venus and our greater benefic Jupiter are working in perfect harmony. The stars are aligned and opening doors everywhere that you go. If single, you'll feel spectacularly magnetic and popular, as people everywhere will be praising you with compliments. If coupled up, this is the perfect moment to treat yourself and your one and only something special, as it could end up creating a memory that you file away into your storybook about how you knew they were the one. Which way will you choose? A deep desire to move forward will settle in. You could feel called to do something incredible or to venture into a new professional pathway. Carefully consider what you want to pursue, as Mars in Cancer squares the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. You may find that your desire to advance could help you get out of your comfort zone. It might be scary to leave this comfort zone, but it could help you land your dream job down the road. A lot of emphasis is put on diet these days, choosing the freshest foods available and preparing a variety of healthy meals so that all your nutritional bases are covered is key. Another important part of diet is to eat slowly and chew your food carefully. Apart from avoiding the risk of choking, well-chewed food helps us avoid overtaxing our digestive glands. Many people who gulp down their food overwork their glands and find that they stay hungry even after eating. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. As Venus, the planet of love, prepares to enter her final 7 days in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, she takes your heart on a sentimental journey down memory lane. During this time, a favorable alignment with Jupiter peaks, boosting your confidence to follow your heart while both the love and relationship influences open doors to the past. This alignment also positively affects other areas of life today, as the stars favor both home and financial matters. One of the luckiest and most auspicious days of the year casts everything in a more positive light. Before the moon not only returns to your romantic sector tomorrow but begins the lead up to an eclipsing full moon, there is a chance to first get the most out of a positive few days on the communication and relationship fronts. It was the moon's first visit to your communication sector since Pluto retrograde back in and since Uranus turned retrograde in your relationship sector that has left you better able to give your relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Life often presents us with moments of uncertainty, and that tug-of-war between confidence and doubt is something we all go through. 1 minute, you're feeling sure about your choices, and the next, you're second-guessing every step. This is especially true right now, as Mars in Cancer squares off with the South Node of Karma and the North Node of Fate. It's one of those cosmic moments where you may start to question whether you're on the right path or if your decisions are leading you to the right destination. But here's a comforting truth: life is full of unknowns, and that's okay. Not every answer is immediately clear, and sometimes, you have to trust that the outcome will reveal itself in time. Have you ever looked back at a situation that had you feeling uncertain, only to realize later that it unfolded perfectly in ways you couldn't have imagined? It's a reminder that it's completely normal to feel unsure. It's part of the natural process of growth, change, and discovery. Embrace the unknown and give yourself the grace to let things unfold. Often, the universe has a way of surprising us with the perfect solution when we least expect it. While you're navigating this uncertainty, remember that it's important not to force things to happen before they're ready. Sometimes, we want something so much that we push too hard for it, and in doing so, we might end up dissatisfied because it wasn't what we truly needed in the first place. Take a moment to reflect. Are you chasing something that genuinely aligns with your desires, or are you holding on to it out of fear of change or habit? It's okay to pause and reassess your goals, your relationships, or even your daily routines. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for something better to enter your life. Have you ever noticed how freeing it can be to release something that wasn't quite right, only to find something more fulfilling takes its place? And speaking of new opportunities today, the energy around you is vibrant with fresh ideas and unconventional proposals. It's as if the universe is opening up new doors, inviting you to explore exciting possibilities. Even if you've been on a steady path that's worked well for you so far, today's a good day to keep your options open. People around you might offer perspectives that could completely change how you see things. Have you ever had someone mention an idea or a solution that you hadn't considered, and it suddenly made everything click? That's the energy you're working with right now. Be open to the unexpected, because what seems unconventional or out of the ordinary might just be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. On the financial side, things are looking promising. You're in a great position to make smart moves, especially when it comes to negotiating or managing your resources. Lately, you've been able to turn even small opportunities into something bigger and more rewarding. Have you noticed that? You've got a sharp instinct for knowing when to strike a deal or when to hold back, and that instinct is serving you well today. More doors are opening, especially when it comes to meeting new people or forming valuable connections. Nurture these relationships. They could prove beneficial in ways you don't even realize yet. And remember, if something doesn't feel right in terms of money or resources, trust your gut. Your intuition is your best guide, so steer clear of anything that doesn't sit well with you. Today is ultimately about finding balance between action and reflection, between certainty and curiosity. You're in a strong position to move forward with confidence, but it's equally important to take a moment to reassess where you are. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you had everything figured out, only for a surprising insight or opportunity to completely shift your direction for the better? That could be today's energy, mix of stability and exciting new potential.